This show is taking a turn for the.
Oh.
Oh, hi. Welcome to another episode of Monster Bass Live. I got a great show for you today. I'm clearly a little worked up. Why is my ear sticking out? I look weird. I just ate 3 tacos. I got to tell you, it's been a really good week. We got Alex Rudd on the show. We got some more Liquid Death. And I want to say a big... Wait a minute. Hold on a second. I got to stop this for a second. There's something wrong with this, Jared. There's only 10 people on. Do they not know that Alex Rudd's on the show? All right, guys, I'm going to start all over. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Monster Bass Live. I'm your host, Rick, and we got a great show for you today. We got Alex Rudd, the bearded bad man himself. We've got some new baits that we're going to talk about. We got some golden tickets we're going to give away. But first, I want to say thank you to my sponsor, Liquid Death, for keeping me hydrated. This is water, folks. I'm not sitting here getting jacked up on beer. Because I can't. My body doesn't process beer the way it used to, so I got to resort to drinking water. Or maybe it's something else. Who knows? I don't know. It's been a really great week. I haven't had this much fun in a long time. I went and saw Dave Matthews closed out their tour at the Hollywood Bowl. I went to both shows. I had a great time. You know, who doesn't like 3 hours of just dancing back all night long? It's pretty good. And it's been an interesting week. I didn't know. Did you guys know that the brand Excalibur is not gone? I thought that brand got gobbled up and spit out, and no, still alive and kicking. For some reason, only in Canada. Go figure. I don't know. The site's live, and clearly search is helping because you guys have just like eaten me out of house and home. Like everything's gone. But don't fear, Monster Bass 3700s are back and in stock on the site. So for all you guys that were sitting at home waiting for them, they're back. I'm not going to waste much time today. At some point, we're going to jump right over and get Alex on. I don't think he's ready. I think he was showering or working on his beard or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, we got a great show for you. All right, a couple things I want to say. I want to say that thank you to all you guys in Monster Bass Nation on Facebook that joined that group. Gramps is doing a great job, and I think we're doing a giveaway because you guys passed 500 members already, which is amazing considering you guys just started it. So love that. What do we got in the search? The search is awesome. I haven't figured out how to find the rod sleeves without getting a direct link from Google. Well, Josh, that's because I haven't figured out how to add more stuff to the navigation. So Shopify was supposed to make it easier for me to do my job, and so they rolled out this whole new thing, and now I'm still having trouble trying to figure stuff out. So even things like some of the new products, I don't have a way to add them. Like I just got tungsten up on the site, so now I got to figure out what to do. What else we got? We got T-Rex. We got Jeremy Hickman, who, thank you for your patience. I took care of him this week. What do we got? We got T-Rex, Josh Wagner, Pelican Bone. We got the bearded bad man's better half. And let's see, what else? It's all good. At least I can find him. This is true. So, yeah, we're gonna give away some stuff today. I think we have 7. Hold on, let me see how many we got. We got 7 golden tickets. We're giving stuff away. We are cleaning out the garage. We need to get rid of this stuff. Yeah, we do. It's all got to go. I want to say thank you. There's too many people to name, but there's a lot of you guys that have taken the time to send me a note. Just thanking Monster Bass for all that we do. And it really means a lot that you take the time to do it. And so from me to you, thank you. And it's in the words of T-Rex, don't forget to hit the like button. Remember, the more likes we get, the less therapy I need to go to. Or, yeah, something like that. So yeah, let's, do we have Alex Rudd? Is he ready? Or is he still in the shower combing his beard? He might be in, whoa! I'm not on the show now.
Now who's ready? Are you
Oh.
ready? I was ready. I've been here, and you seem to be unready. I don't know what the problem is.
I seem to be unready.
Yes, unprepared. You're not prepared for the assignment. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here. We're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while.
I know. I haven't seen you in a while either. It's kind of
Yeah.
it's kind of sad and depressing. Tell me about Dave Matthews.
Okay.
Is he as good live as like everybody says he is? I've heard it's like
So
fantastic.
good. It's so good. You just dance for 3 hours straight, man. And if you're not dancing, you're just swaying back and forth because it's just so good. And they jam, and it's like everything feels good. It's so much fun.
Dude, I would love to see them live. That's one of those bands that's on the bucket list to see. Like I got really into Dave Matthews. The album is like the Monkey King or something like that.
Sure.
Or something. Yeah, but anyway, dude, that album blew me away. And like I had never been a big Dave Matthews guy, and I listened to that album, and like that was my album for a whole entire summer, and I loved it. And ever since then, I've been a huge Dave Matthews fan.
So true story. So first of all, the concert was great, and I got hooked up with some sweet tickets. Like we had valet parking at the bowl, private entrance, private bar, and they gave us garden boxes. And at the Hollywood Bowl, you can like literally like order dinner, and the waiter will bring your dinner on plates, and you can sit down like when you're in the nice sections.
yeah.
And even the bad you can't even call them bad sections. Even like the nosebleed seats are beautiful, and you're outdoors, and who cares? And it's so good. But true story. So I once rode the tour bus with the band from LA up to the Gorge in Washington. And there's a book, the 20th anniversary book of the band called All These Years. And in the foreword of the book, they mentioned me in it.
No way.
I swear to God.
No way.
Oh my
I
God.
gotta see that.
I've been to so many Dave shows. Like,
That's awesome. That's awesome.
yeah. But and then you want on the other end of the spectrum, you know who I'm going to see on Saturday with my boys right here.
I don't. Who?
Rammstein
Oh, dude, that'll be awesome.
at the LA Coliseum, 2 sold out shows. I was like,
Dude, that'll
I
be
hit these guys
brutal.
up on Facebook. I was like, guys, we got to go see this concert. And they were like,
Yeah.
heck yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. That's one of those. It's like you don't think like I don't know. There's like it's like I don't know. There's something about that. It's like if it was near me, I would buy tickets just to go see it, just to see. It's like Slipknot. You just go to see the show. It's
100%.
whether you like them or not. You're just going to see the spectacle that is that. You know what I mean?
100%. Like I know one song. I'm going, and we don't even have tickets. I told these guys we're gonna roll up because they always release tickets the day before or the day of. We're gonna buy the best worst seats we can possibly get and just go and like watch the show.
Just
Because if you go to
experience.
YouTube and you watch the trailer for the North American Stadium Summer Tour, you know those giant cargo planes where the nose opens up?
Yes.
They had to have one of those private chartered for all their stages because the stage is so big that they've got to literally like have one of those things. There's so much fire, there's so much. I can't wait.
Dude, that's gonna be wicked. That's
And
gonna
then
be
our our other guy right here, Conrad, you know who he's meeting tonight? So Conrad plays in a band. He's a rock star. He's literally going to hang out with Bruce Dickinson and the guys from Iron Maiden before the show.
Yeah, that's just badass. Is all
Yeah.
that is.
He walked in, he's like, I got to leave 5 minutes early. I'm like, for what? He's like,
he's got to run to the hills.
Yeah, he's got to run to the hills. Exactly. I was like,
that's amazing.
man, that's amazing.
Cool. Dude, I didn't like I screwed up and didn't get the tickets, but I almost bought tickets to the Taylor Hawkins tribute concert at the LA whatever I guess it's the bowl or whatever, LA bowl or something like that. I couldn't get them. And like they sold out so fast. But I was going to buy them and literally fly out there just to see it because like, you know, I'm a huge Foo Fighters fan. So, yeah, dude, I screwed up on that one and didn't get them in time, but they sold out in like 3 minutes. Like it was ridiculous. Like the site crashed before you could get on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and all the videos, like from they seem for some reason all the videos from the show in London are the ones that like keep showing up for me in my feed.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you know, I'm watching them. I'm like, I start crying. I'm watching it. And then I see the one where, you know, they're doing Hero and his kid is playing the drums. And I'm like, oh my God, this is like gut wrenching.
So I went and seen Shinedown. Highly do not suggest. I saw them in like 2013. They played the same exact show, same exact stage setup and everything. All they did was add in like 4 or 5 new songs. It was terrible. Anywho, they played a tribute to Taylor Hawkins. They played a Foo Fighters song, and I may have had a grown man tear drop down my face. Like I told Bethany, I was like, never in my life once did I ever think that there would be like a celebrity or somebody that I didn't have a personal relationship with that would impact me emotionally like that. Yeah. But like that one did. And I think it's just because it's like, you know, there's whole life memories shaped around Foo Fighters songs. And so like to know that that's never probably going to ever happen again, like a Foo Fighters album or a Foo Fighters tour. It's just like, I don't know, it's kind of sad, man.
Yeah, and I think for all the future rock stars, this goes for you too. Or, I mean, not future, but for all the rock stars out there, you may want to think twice before joining a band with Dave Grohl, because bad things happen to people that are in the band with Dave Grohl.
You know what's weird is that they did that movie thing. I didn't watch it, but it was like the Studio 666 movie. And there's like this whole thing about, okay, so they did this, it was like a horror movie where like Dave Grohl gets possessed by the devil and like they make this rock and roll album. It's awesome. But like there's this whole scene where he tells Taylor Hawkins that he's next. And like he kills Taylor Hawkins in the movie. Yeah. And now people are just like, they've gone down the conspiracy rabbit hole. You know what I mean? Like, hey, listen, Kurt Cobain didn't kill himself. Let's all put that out there. I think we can all agree. So, hey, man, you never know. Maybe Dave Grohl's he's an assassin.
Why? Who do you think killed Kurt Cobain?
I don't know, dude. So I watched this documentary. I've actually watched a couple, but there was one called Bleach or In the Bleach.
Okay.
Something like that. And all the police documents, all the like suicide scene photos, like everything about it was fudged. Like none of it was done the proper way. And they just kind of like, you know, scooted it under the rug and didn't talk about it for like 20 years. And then like these people started looking into it and realizing like the police didn't do their job the proper way at all. And it's almost like they're trying to cover up the fact that he really didn't kill himself, that somebody killed him. And like they paid off the cops to just pretty much sweep it under the rug and say that he got high and blew his head off.
Your wife seems to think that it was Courtney Love.
Yeah, I believe that. That was kind of what I didn't want to ruin the documentary for everybody, but that's what the documentary led everybody to believe, that like Courtney, you know, she had him killed, had him assassinated.
Wow, look at this. Who's your hook setter? Courtney Love did it. She was jealous. Bethany Rudd had him killed for sure. Wow.
Poor Courtney. Just throw her under the bus. She had him killed for sure.
Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Brendan's got to leave. He's got to run to eat dinner, and then he said he'll be right back.
I wonder what he's having tonight.
Yeah. I can't wait for him. He'll be the last caller of the day, and we'll find out what he's having for dinner. It'll be great.
Oh, we definitely got to ask him.
So
you want to know no, go ahead. I was going to talk about dinner, but you know me. I'll talk about everything but what we need to talk about.
No, we should talk about dinner in a minute. I just want to tell everyone, listen, the phone lines are open right now, so you can start getting in line. We're going to talk about fishing in a little bit, or you can talk about, I don't know, UFC, what Alex's wife had for lunch, fall fishing tips, whatever you want.
Yes, yeah. Anything y'all want to talk about?
So tell me about food.
Okay, so I'll tell you what happened with dinner tonight. So we get out the hamburger meat. I give it a sniff. Okay, so back up a little bit.
Wait a minute. I thought dinner was a turkey.
No, we've not killed it yet. I need to kill that turkey probably. He's got a limp now, and it's really bad.
Can we do it? Can we do it live, or will you get banned on YouTube?
Probably get banned for that, but we can definitely try.
Could you? What if dinner wanted to be a martyr, and we strap a suicide vest around its neck of firecrackers? Would that be bad? Is that make me a bad person, Jared? No.
I mean, is it cultural appropriation? I don't know. That was a bad joke. That was horrible. But anyway, dinner.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. I shot the last one with a shotgun. I mean, we could definitely shoot it with a shotgun.
Huh. Could I just fly down and shoot him?
Sure. I'll shoot him.
That'd be fun. Why not?
Yeah. Well, you shoot anything you want.
You shoot anything he wants. He had a gun in his garage. I'm like, where can you shoot this? He goes, you can shoot it right here. I'm like, in your backyard? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, but your neighbors are right there. He goes, watch. Boom, 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 boom. Empties the clip into the garage or into the ground or into the backwoods or whatever it was. I don't remember. And I'm like, wow, different times. I do that in my backyard, and Robert Box will be flying above in the helicopter.
But anyway, so dinner. So we ordered the butcher box. We do the butcher box.
Oh yeah, I got that for Father's Day.
Yeah, it's really nice. The meat is very high quality. And I've had a fantastic experience with them up till the previous box before this one, and they forgot to put dry ice in the box. So all my meat showed up pretty much thawed. Well, there was like some ground beef in the very bottom that was still like hard, solid. And so we threw it in the freezer, and we used some today. And I kind of sniffed it, and I thought, it's ground sirloin. Maybe it's just got a little bit more of that like iron smell, that irony, like bloody smell. Pattied them out, cooked them. First bite of the hamburger, I'm like, that's disgusting. That's not good. Well, I go to take the potatoes out of the air fryer. So not only are my hamburgers bad, but I take the potatoes out of the air fryer and drop them on the kitchen floor and ruin every one of the potatoes in the air fryer. And so we just threw it all in the trash can and went and got tacos and called it quits for this evening. So that's how my dinner went today.
My God.
It was a little rough. It was one of those moments. Yeah.
You like that air fryer?
Dude, I love my air fryer.
Have you ever made wings in it or anything?
Yes.
And does it come out crispy?
Yes. So smoke them, and then finish them in the air fryer, and they come out crispy.
Now, see, I could get behind that because sometimes when you smoke them, right, like the skin gets a little rubbery and
it's like chewy and nasty. Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, you finish them in the air fryer. Now, you got to do them you can't do like a dozen unless you got a really big air fryer. Like my air fryer can probably hold 8. And so you just do them a little bit at a time and dude, bingo. So good. Biscuits in the air fryer are really good too.
Biscuits,
frozen biscuits, like frozen Pillsbury biscuits in the air fryer is the best way to do them.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't eat a lot of frozen Pillsbury biscuits.
You need to. They're good.
All right.
I try not to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gotta keep this healthy form that I have here.
I see that. You so when did you go fishing last?
This morning.
How'd you do?
It was terrible. So I kind of went on a little bit of a wild goose chase, to be totally honest with you. I was going to see if they were biting a certain way, and they ended up not being biting that certain way. I did, though, today, and it was kind of fascinating. It's a Thursday, right? So I get to the lake at 7 o'clock, sun's coming up. Thursday, again. I saw 24 bass boats today. 24 individual different bass boats.
Thursday?
On a Thursday. And the only thing I can think is they're having a big tournament. I was on Chickamauga, so I'm thinking they're probably having a big tournament down there. But I saw 24 bass boats today. Got cut off 5 times.
Well, that's because nobody wants a job.
I wonder. I just wonder. But how are these guys affording these nice big bass boats if they don't have jobs?
That's a great question. I've got, You know, you could move to California. Where was it? I just saw it. It blew my mind. I was driving by. Maybe I went through this last week. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have it. I gotta tell you, for some reason, everybody is sending me the picture of monster bass baits on mystery or on Carl's. I've gotten it 3 times today from random people that I don't even know. It's pretty funny.
Monster bass baits are on Carl's. That is pretty funny.
Yeah. So a lot of people on the boat, or a lot of people on the water, and you didn't do well.
Nah, man, it was terrible. The whole bite that I was looking for is just not. It may be happening. It wasn't happening where I was at, but it was just. I don't know. It's September, man. It's tough right now. Like September, historically, all across the country is a tough time of year to catch fish, and so I should have followed my instincts and went and found some moving water, but instead I went on a wild goose chase and wasted a bunch of time and money. But it was okay. It's fine, you know. I got 5 days a week to do that now, so
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah. So why is September, like this fall transition time? Why is it so difficult?
Right there, you just said the word. It's transitional. So, cause we're in such a transitional time, these fish are moving a lot. And you got fish that are moving deep to shallow. You got fish that are moving to eat bait fish. You know, you got fish that are moving from one part of the lake to the other. You know, I fished in a tournament last Saturday, and I can't tell you how many fish that I saw cruising down the bank. You know, 3 or 4 together, but just cruising down the bank, and you can't get them to eat anything because they're just moving. You know, and a lot of it has to do with just days are getting shorter, temperatures are starting to change. You know, literally cosmic level events like the Earth is literally tilting away from the sun, and those bass know that. Like instinctually, they have that drive to start moving and getting in positions to do the fall fishing thing. You know, fall time kind of bites. And so September is that kind of pivotal month in between August, which is summer, and October, which is really more traditionally fall.
Mm-hmm.
It's that in between, the hinging point. And so it just gets really tough. And that's what makes it so tough.
So what's your go-to this time of year?
So it kind of depends, you know, what kind of lake I'm on. Today I was grass fishing, so I was using a frog, you know, punching that grass and stuff. And obviously that bite didn't work, but you know, something that looks like a shad for me, because I got a lot of shad in my lakes. And so that's something that this time of year, those fish, you know, like that wolf pack that I was telling you about, the main thing that those fish are focused on is moving and eating.
Mm-hmm.
And so they'll move around a lot and follow bait fish around a lot. And so you got to use some kind of bait fish, you know, imitator to get them to eat. And a lot of people don't think about this as a super like valuable bait that can work all day long, but a big topwater. Like that's something that you're not going to get a ton of bites on, but the bites you do get on it are going to be good ones. And kind of what you're waiting for, or what you're trying to get those fish to do, is start to school together. You know, and so if you've got this wolf pack moving down the bank and there's 4 or 5 of them together, if you can get one of them to fire on the top water, then all of them instinctually are going to start competing, trying to eat that top water. And so you can keep a school fired up and catch 3 or 4 in a row, just boom, 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 you know, with a big top water or a buzz bait or a bladed jig, just something that looks like a shad that's big and it's loud, it's going to get their attention. But that's something I've had a ton of success with this time of year. It's taking a really big, like chrome top water, you know, middle of the day, you know, early in the morning, pretty much all day. I mean, just lock it in your hand and go, go, go. And if you can get one to react, you're going to get a bunch of them to react.
How much?
The guy who actually won the tournament, that's how he won it.
Really?
He found a bunch of them schooling. Yeah. And I mean, he caught, you know, 6 almost consecutively back to back to back casts and just caught 5 of the right ones he needed and won the tournament.
What, so were you fishing grass? Because, you know, we had Ty Berger on a couple weeks ago, and he's talking about, or last week, sorry, a couple weeks ago. He was talking about the oxygen levels and in the water and the change, and how he likes to fish grass during the fall transition, because where there's grass, there's oxygen.
Yeah, no, he's totally correct in saying that. I mean, that's, you know, it's any kind of aquatic vegetation gives you 3 key components that every bass needs to fulfill its instinctual drive to live. Because I think one thing that people think a lot is like bass only thinks about eating. No, a bass's main concern is living. Like it doesn't want to die. And so that's its main instinctual drive. Now, eating is part of that drive, but if you can give that fish food, if you can make it feel protected and you can give it oxygen, then you're giving it all three things that it needs to feel that it's in the right place. And that's what grass gives you. You know, it gives them food to eat, it gives them somewhere to hide and to ambush from and to feel safe. And it also gives them the oxygen that they need. So yeah, grass is important, man.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We got a caller that's been on the line for 10 minutes. Should we see who it is?
Absolutely.
All right.
Let a rip, tater chip.
Go ahead, caller. Where are you from?
I'm from Barrett-Terry, Louisiana, boys.
Oh.
What's up, Alex?
Hey. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Rick?
What's going on, man?
Oh, you know, just doing the thing, brother.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to tell, well, I guess this goes for both of y'all, since Alex just got his taste for red fishing. I went out with the box the other day to film my video, and it was hard fishing, just like you're talking about. I threw the buzz bait at first, nothing but a garfish like that. Then I threw my that popper by catch, and I caught a little quarter-pound bass, little bitty guy. So then I figured it was slow, so I changed over to the stick bait, and I caught a bass on it. And I mean, it was a struggle after that. Kept on. And then finally I got another hit, and I set the hook. And at first it just felt like maybe it was a solid 2-pound bass. Well, then that fish realized he was hooked, and he took off and broke my pole clean in half. It ended up being a 26.5-inch redfish, half-inch shy of a bull red.
Oh,
so you can imagine the rod it took me on in my kayak.
Dude, well, it sucks it broke your rod, but it's cool that you caught a redfish. Rick,
yeah,
have you ever caught a redfish?
Right here.
Yes, I have, actually. I caught it down with... I went fishing with the guys from Yozuri and Okuma. They had a press event down in Florida. And my good friend, Captain Will Burback, took me out. And, man, I got to tell you, redfish are something special.
Dude, they're badass,
That
man.
stuff is so good.
Oh, God. I mean, like, I told Bethany, I was like, I got done after that 3 days of red fishing, and I was like, I would sell everything and move down here to do this. Like, I don't understand why you'd want to do anything else other than catch these redfish.
Yeah.
Like, they're dogs, dude. I mean, they just so hard.
Love it.
I love inshore fishing. Like, did you get a chance to do like the, like fish the flats?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, so my God.
The last 2 days was nothing but push poling back in little creeks and dude, watching them eat. Like, they'd be swimming down the bank and their tails would be out of the water. And
it's the craziest thing. It's like you're fishing in an aquarium. You're the water's like yay deep, and the boat like half time's getting stuck, and you're watching all these little fish that are about, someday they're gonna grow up and swim out into the ocean. But until then, man, it is something special. Dude, I love that.
Oh, yeah. Watching them tails wave at you.
Yeah, dude. The coolest part was watching them. Like, it was several times their heads would literally like be out of the water, and like I would see them, and the tops of their heads would be dry where they're so shallow pushing shrimp, and those shrimp would just be jumping out in front of them. And I mean, dude, as soon as you got anything within pretty much like 6 inches of their face, they thumped it. Yeah. And I mean, it is the hardest bite, and then it is screaming drag. Like, there's no stopping them. So much fun.
So good. Now that fishing,
you got to wear them out. You're not going to horse them in.
Oh, no, yeah. That's what, it was funny. My buddy Judd, I hooked probably a 20, 25, 26 incher, and he goes, "Hey, kick that one's ass real quick. Here comes another pot of them down the bank." As the fish is just going, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't think we're just gonna kick this one here, Judd. You're gonna have to give me a minute."
Oh God! So
the breaking of the rod wasn't a terrible thing. So I'm gonna get them lucky sticks when they start coming out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Go exclusive monster bass.
There you go.
I'm looking forward to them, man.
Me too. I only have I have one behind me, but I don't have the new ones with the cork yet, because they came in and the comp originally had EVA on it, and I was like, yeah, it looks really good. Then I thought to myself, I am not putting that on there. If that's what everyone in this price point's putting on, we're gonna go with cork. And then they gave me cork, and I learned so much when making these rods. Like I had no idea that like there's all these different grades of cork, and you can get cork from wherever, but like the best cork comes from Portugal, and in there you've got all these different grades. And I was like, well, just give me the best stuff I can find because I don't want to skimp anything. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see.
Can you only get cork in that natural color?
No, they make a chip cork also that's darker. Like on the Luz. Luz has some rods where there's cork and chip cork.
Yeah, that's the old custom series. Well,
yeah.
I don't know if they still make them. The custom series is like that.
Yeah.
I like cork. I've never really. I don't know. Like people ask me, what do I prefer, cork or EVA? And I've never once thought, man, I really wish I had a cork handle on this rod.
Yeah.
Like, but I just don't think like that though. I'm very rudimentary, like with my gear. If it works, and that's what I like. But some people are really, really picky about whether they like their cork or not. Now, cork, it comes from a tree, right? Cork tree, or is it like the cork that you're using, like pressed? Just press kind of like particle board.
No.
It's like cork from a cork
We're
tree.
using actual cork.
There you go. From Portugal.
From Portugal. I had no idea.
Pretty special.
Dead Jim Portuguese and their cork trees.
Who knew?
Who knew?
So, anyway.
Anywho.
What else you got there, Nutria? You got any Nutria?
I haven't eaten it since I smoked the last one, but it's that season again. So we'll be going get them again here shortly.
Bro, you should go. Wait. You're going like tonight?
No. Nope. Just saying the season's open, so there's gonna be a lot of hunting and trapping here soon.
Why is there a season on those things?
They're rats.
They're an invasive species.
Man, so I asked the wildlife biologist, and the best answer I could get out of them is it doesn't make sense. So if you have land or have a leasing, if you're leasing land, you can use that land to get into the program where they will pay you $6 a tail for these nutrients. Like you just kill them, cut the tail off, send the tail in, and they give you $6 per nutrient, and you can shoot as many as you want. You can make a living if there's enough of them on there.
Wow.
So for everybody else, there's a season. You can only shoot 5 per person per day. So I asked, like, what's the deal with that? Some people are paying for a license to do it, and other people are getting paid to do it. And basically, the limit in the season is so that the people, like you and I, can't go shoot our 5 Nutra or whatever, and then cut the tails off and sell it to the person that's going to be selling it to get the $6 a tail. Which that's a reason, but it still doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no. I mean, I still want to kill one and eat it, though. I mean, my philosophy still with many things is I walk around the zoo and I look at animals and I go, man, that is beautiful. I wonder what it tastes like. Those are the 2 thoughts that pass through my brain every single time.
I think
do that too with all the animals.
What's a rhino taste like?
I think you could raise anything and eat it. Listen,
the only reason we don't eat horses is because it's just not culturally appropriate.
The horses, they eat horses all the time in France. Raw at that too.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
The meat eater guys have got a new YouTube series called Pardon Your Plate, where they take all these weird animals and eat them. They've done a coyote, a goldfish, a crow, several other animals, and I find it fascinating because, like, I think there are some certain things you say you can eat about anything, but there's certain things that I don't think that you can actually eat it. I'm not really sure. A coyote, like a
coyote.
Nasty. Yeah.
I'm gonna try the next one we trap. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, make a video.
Do it.
Oh, I will.
He said, "Oh, I will."
Good.
Absolutely. I'll try the backstrap.
I mean,
they say otter is absolutely disgusting, though. So that's one thing I probably won't try.
Yeah, don't kill a poor otter, man.
Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Huh?
Nothing.
Okay.
All right, man. I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah, man.
I saw your
Yep,
Slack
y'all have a
message
good one.
though.
All right, right on.
All right, we'll talk later.
Bye.
Later.
All right.
All right.
Why are you always yelling at me? Yeah.
We need a. I want Jared to like laugh at all of our jokes hysterically. There we
Yeah.
go. I like that. I was listening to your mom's house today, and the producer laughs hysterically at all the jokes, and I think Jared needs to do that. Anything funny we say, just in the background.
He should. He should.
We need to get him a mic. He needs to be like our Jamie. Hey Jamie, look that up. Hey
Yeah.
Jared, look that up.
Jamie will look it up. No worries. All right, let's take this one from Amherst, Ohio. I can't wait to show.
Ohio.
Jared, you're interrupting a really good show. Oh, yeah, it was good until you screwed it all up.
That sucks. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Alex is pissed. He's not coming back for at least 2 weeks. What a rabbit hole. Go ahead, caller.
Oh, Amherst, Ohio. That's a fake. It's Knoxville, Tennessee, actually. It's
hey,
it's old
dude.
Jacob, a.k.a. Ron Gomer. Hey, buddy.
How are you, man?
Oh, I'm out fishing the Derby, getting the crap beat out of me by the Vol Navy already. They're already bringing their big old boats down.
Yeah, I was supposed to come fish that tournament, and I lied to you because I had a live stream instead. And so now I sit here with Rick instead of fishing a little derb. Yeah, they're
okay.
Vol Navy this week's going to be lit because we're playing Florida. They've already sold it out, and tickets are selling for like $600 a piece for the nose.
Shut up.
Yeah, dude.
No.
Yeah, all
that's serious.
108,000 seats sold completely out, dude, and like people are. It's gonna be a hell of a game. It's gonna be fun. I mean, I can't.
You need
wait.
to sell your ticket. You need to sell your ticket. Get a ticket, sell it, and then fly out here and go see Ramstein with us.
Okay, I'll do it. I mean, dude, you seriously, if you get your hand. So this guy I know, he fishes kayak tournaments with us. He was like, hey, I need two UT tickets. Well, then like a day later, he's like, I got 4 UT tickets. I only need 2 of them. I'm selling the other 2, and I think he wanted like $650 a piece for them, and it's like, you know, triple G or whatever. Like it's as high up as you can possibly get. You know, they hit somebody and you don't know because there's a delay in the sound and like you're looking, you know. But yeah, this could be a good game. Rick, do you like college football?
I like football.
You just like football, period.
He likes
period. But if you give me my choice, I'm taking pro football every day.
Dude, I have grown to love.
He's a Chargers guy.
Not a chance.
Who are you? What's your team?
So I grew up in upstate New York, and I always said when I got older I was gonna leave and move to Los Angeles. Yeah. And so I grew up a Rams fan, and so it's nice to be a Rams fan. But my family is part of the Bills Mafia, and they.
Yeah. I love some Bills.
It's exciting it's exciting to watch the Bills because Josh Allen is such a beast.
He's an animal.
That guy
absolute animal.
And he's an animal.
Dude,
when the Rams game when he was running and he just like stiff armed some cornerback and just shoved him to the ground. Oh my god, it was so good.
Yeah, dude. I love me some Bills.
Yeah, they put some work.
That's awesome. Dude, they beat the absolute dog crap out of the Cotton.
They put some work in on Tennessee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I loved every minute of it though.
Them.
I used to not be a big NFL fan, and I've grown to love it a lot. I just love the pace of it. It's a lot faster pace. It's just a lot. I mean, it's a different gear. I mean, you know, they're the best of the best, and I like watching that. You know. So.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I like it. Well, unfortunately, I like watching my dad beat the Rams in the Super Bowl. So.
Say what?
So he likes the Patriots. Ugh. I just can't even with that. It's just. Bleh.
I'm sorry, buddy. It's what it is.
So, what's winning the tournament
right now? I have no idea. Because we don't do tourney X. It's all like pictures and verified. It's a little small thing.
Oh, gotcha.
All I know is that front came through. the wind's kicking up and nothing wants to bite right now. So I've been trying to. They're out here. You see them busting. They just won't commit to anything.
Throw a whopper plopper.
And all the creeks right now are muddy. It's getting chocolate milky.
Oh, flip a jig.
So.
Go flip a jig. Big one. Big block.
Wait, Rafi's in here?
Big one.
Rafi's here?
Rafi.
Oh, Rafi.
Someone just said, wait, is that Rafi?
Hey.
Oh, Rafi's here.
Rafi. Rafi. He called me today, and I didn't answer the phone because I was right in the middle of something. I got to call him back. He's my new podcast co-host on a podcast. Did you listen to the podcast?
Why you kicking Ben out?
Huh?
You kicked Ben out? Come on.
I think we're really delayed here.
Feels like a big delay.
Oh, we are. I have no idea.
Okay.
Jacob, we'll see you later. How about that?
Yeah, buddy. Have fun. I'll let you know.
Bye.
All right. Well, there's that.
That happened.
So it's back to it. Rafi's here?
Rafi's here.
Oh, my God. All right.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right. So we've come to that time when we're going to do a few golden tickets. So don't forget, if you've got your individually numbered golden ticket, pull it out right now.
First number 69.
If I the second number is 420. If I call your number, email me at marketing@monsterbass.com, and we're going to send you a box full of stuff out of the garage. All right, the first number is, I got to remember which ones were which. Yeah, I'm looking. 08943, 09564, 10185. Look at that. I just did 3. That's crazy. Conrad, you did great. It's Conrad's first day on the show.
Good job, Conrad.
He's doing great. He's a professional. I mean, he's a rock star. I don't know how I get superstars like this to work my show.
Rock star.
He is. He just got back from doing he's in a metal band, and he just got back from doing tours and festivals in Europe.
Shit.
Like, I'm not
cool.
I'm not messing around.
What's his band called? I got to look it up now.
You want to come on here and tell him?
Which band? No, I'm okay. I play with like this gentleman who was the lead singer of the band Rainbow. His name's Graham Bonnet.
So he said
I heard.
He's the lead guitar for Graham Bonnet from Rainbow.
I'll send it to you. Right?
Okay.
And he's got another band called Out of the Woods.
Out of the Woods. Are they on Spotify?
Yes.
Looking it up. Out of the Woods.
But Graham Bonnet, yeah.
Song called Out of the Woods. No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see you here. Wicked. I'll check it out.
But Graham's a pretty famous dude, and so Iron Maiden wants to meet them, and they want Conrad to possibly be the guitar player on Bruce's solo tour.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's big time.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Good work, dude. Good work.
Yeah.
All right, following you guys on Spotify now. So
okay.
Badass.
All right, dude. When do you throw a shaky head, or don't you?
I used to throw it a lot more than I do now. Definitely summertime. Like right now, probably a good time too. Late summer going into the fall. But man, ever since the Ned rig came around, I've been more of a Ned rig guy than a shaky head guy. But I think it kind of like the spinnerbait disappeared and the chatterbait took its place, and now it's starting to make its rise back. I think the shaky head's going to do the same thing. So definitely summertime. I used to do a lot of night fishing. That's when I threw the shaky head the most, was at night.
You got a favorite color in the shaky head?
Black. Straight black.
Straight black. Let me see.
6-inch black.
Oh.
Trickworm style.
Let me see. I just got these in. I just had them made. I don't know if you can see this. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Oh, no. I like it. Oh, yeah. Looks good.
I mean,
that's a big screw lock.
That's
That's a man's screw lock right there, son.
Yeah. It's I got 3 different sizes. Must add hooks. 3 different colors.
Not bad.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Round head or flat on the bottom?
Flat on the bottom.
I like it. That's
Flat
all
on
we
the
do.
bottom so it stands straight up. Sorta.
Ain't nothing better than when your worm stands up straight. Ah,
All right. There you go.
thank you.
All right. Let's see who's up next. Go ahead, caller. Where are you from?
I'm from California,
Oh.
home of the Rick and the T-Rex.
What's up, T-Rex?
Hello, Alex Red.
Hey. Hello, T-Rex. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing good. I sent in that super chat earlier. Wanted to know when you're going to do that video fishing in some John Daly colorful pants.
Dude, I need to get those pants. Problem was they didn't have my size. I do want those pants though.
What are you looking for?
The John Daly like floral pants for the ones that he's wearing in the meme that went around.
Oh, yeah.
I said, you find the pants and I'll wear them. And I guess T-Rex, did you find them? I guess that's it. Because I had 2 or 3 people send them to me, but like they didn't have my size was the problem.
Yeah, I sent it to you. I found them on Amazon, but yeah, they were all like real small.
I mean, I guess I could order them
So,
small.
because I didn't look at
you
the
know.
size before I sent it to you.
So I have this idea. I want to buy, so you know, like old golf accoutrement, I guess would be the best word to say. You know, like the hats with the like pants that are
The Payne
tucked
Stewart
into the side.
outfits.
Exactly, like
Yeah.
old school. I want to get the golf clubs. I want to get the whole outfits. I want to go to a golf course and like buy a round of golf and then just go fish the ponds on the golf course while making an idiot of myself trying to play golf on the golf course. I just wonder how fast I get kicked out, if they would even let me in.
So, for my
It
fantasy
sounds like
football,
fun.
for my
I'd be down
fantasy,
for something like that.
we have delays everywhere. For my fantasy football league last year, the loser had to go out to lunch with everyone wearing a dress, and then they had to play a round of golf in a Speedo. And I can honestly say that we made it about 7 holes before we got kicked off, and there was one outfit change because, you know, at some point someone tore off the Speedo. But yeah.
I can't believe you made it 7 holes.
Yeah.
Before somebody's.
We weren't at like a country club or anything. We knew
yeah.
we would have been kicked out before we even teed off.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna try it. Like I think I'm just gonna walk in there like I own the place and get somebody to hide in the bushes and film the whole thing and see what we can do. I think it'd be pretty funny.
Oh my God.
We need
So
to do
good.
it. Someone's gonna steal that idea before I do it. I actually need to like go to a yard sale and find some old wooden golf clubs and do it.
So wow. So how you fishing these days, T-Rex?
Doing good. Just, doing the same old thing. I just got my box of stuff in that I ordered, I was telling you about. So I'll be going up probably Sunday or Monday and trying to slam. Saturday's a charity event, so I'll be busy all day with that. But Sunday or Monday, I'll probably be up at Pine Flat or Millerton Lake. I got a tournament coming up first week in November at Millerton Lake. So I got to start getting ready for that, even though it's still a little bit away. But, you know how I like to prepare.
Now, what do you win if you win that tournament?
That one's a charity event. It's for a local police department, their PAL program. So I think half of the money goes back into the pool, and it's usually like the top 3 get paid, and then biggest fish last year, I think got like 1,600 for biggest fish, and then first place was like 1,800.
Wow,
But
that's
there's
pretty
usually
good.
like 35 to 40 boats that go, and then they do all kinds of raffles and charity events are.
It's cool. So you got a question
Sounds
for
cool.
Alex? Nope.
In a wintertime, I'm not sure how deep your lakes are back there, but like Millerton Lake, when it's at its fullest, it can go upwards of 100 foot deep. Right now, it's averaging out in the middle about 50. What would you throw come wintertime?
That's a good question.
Me or Alex?
So
Either one.
either.
All right, fine,
Rick.
Alex. You can answer it.
You sure, Rick? I'll let you have this one.
All right.
Get the
So
handbook out.
typically in the winter, what I like to do is I'm gonna probably start looking for some ledges, and I'm gonna start throwing some deep diving crankbaits. Because they're down there. I gotta get them. I gotta get that bait down as deep as I possibly can when they're lethargic and just sitting there, and I want to agitate the shit out of them. So I'm gonna run it right by them. How about you, Alex?
All right.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
No, yeah. No, so for me, man, like, Highland Reservoir type deal or those deep reservoirs, we got a couple right here, one about 10 minutes from the house, Norris, same kind of deal, very, very deep. I think the deepest point on Norris is, 300-400 foot deep. But like is there a drawdown on that lake, or does it stay pretty like stable throughout the whole year?
Yeah, right now it's down to, I think it's right about 45 to 50% full. Come November, I think they said it'll probably be down to about 42, 40, somewhere right in there.
So yeah, so
it'll drop to where it's like 40 to 50 foot deep.
Yeah. So with the drawdown like that in winter, kind of temperatures here in East Tennessee, we're going to be focusing on a lot of crawdads. Those fish really start focusing in on what the crawdads are doing. And a lot of the fish that I'm going to be targeting are actually a lot shallower than you would think they're going to be. Even though the lake has very deep water in it, the type of fishing that I like to do, I'm going to be hitting main lake points, secondary points, any kind of wind-blown bank, transitional bank, and I'm going to be cranking. I'm going to crank a crankbait, some kind of small body, medium diving crankbait, and especially anywhere where there's a ledge, not like a deep ledge, not like a summertime ledge where it's like 20, 25 foot deep, but like if you can find where, there's a transition between, say, like a chunk rock and more of a slate style rock, and that there is a ledge there where those fish have, access to deep water, where it goes from 10 to 15 or, 8 to 10. Those fish love those kinds of things, during the wintertime, and especially darker rock. This is like one of those old school, old man tips, but like darker rock warms up faster. And so that's something that I focus on during the winter is looking for that darker color rock, literally black slate. Like we look for black slate in the dead of the winter because when that sun hits that black slate, it's going to warm up a lot faster. It's going to attract bait fish. It's going to attract, the bass that eat those bait fish. And then it's going to attract the crawdads as well. But man, imitating a crawdad that time of year for me is like the deal because those crawdads slow down and it's literally like, popcorn on the bottom. All that fish has to do is swim over and pick it up off the bottom and eat it. There's no chasing it. There's no having to track it down. And so if you're imitating a crawdad, you can get them to react to something that looks like a crawdad. That's what I'm going to be doing that time of year. Rick, you were right.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Last year I fished this and me and my partner, we did well, but I mean, a lot of boats, a lot of small fish. So Millerton's not known for like humongous bass, except for striped bass. And as you know, the striped bass tend to pretty much kill off a lot of the largemouth bass. But we managed to catch a couple
question.
3.5 pounders. Yes.
Is it spotted bass mainly or largemouth, smallmouth?
It's largemouth and spotted.
Yeah, those spotted bass kind of play by a different set of rules during the winter.
Yeah.
But like, dude, if there's a lot of spots in there, jerk bait. Like, if are you fishing it in the winter, or are you fishing it here soon? Is that where that tournament's at?
Oh, yeah, I fished it in November.
In November, yeah. Yeah, man, I mean, like a jerk bait and even a topwater in November. Like, you would be amazed how spots will come up and eat a topwater when it's cold outside. You know, Alabama rig, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Now, because those spots they play by a different set of rules. They're a strange little fish, man. And the fact, like, you know, largemouth and smallmouth will be on the bank eating crawdads. I mean, spots will eat crawdads too, but most oftentimes they're trying to eat bait fish and they're wanting to chase something. And even when it's brutally cold, you know, they'll be suspending over 20 foot of water trying to eat a bait fish.
Yeah, last year I did really well with the A rig. I work it a little different than most people. Most people just like throw it out and reel it back in. I let it drop to the bottom, and then I twitch it, and then I pull it about 5 feet, let it stop again. And it seems like as soon as it stops, they just slam it.
Yep.
Those spotted bass get aggressive on that. That's the 3-pounders I caught I was doing that. You know, with the silver shads on the outside and a pure white one in the middle.
Yep. And I bet almost every single one of them ate that target, that white one, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. The whole target thing's cool. Zona did a thing where he had an underwater cam, and he would paint one bait with chartreuse on the tail, and those fish would focus in on that bait every single time. Like, they come up, they inspect the whole A rig. He had it on video. They inspect the whole A rig, and then they'd eat the one with chartreuse on it. Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah. I thought about using chartreuse, but all right. Well, I appreciate the information, and Rick, you have fun at that concert this weekend. I'll send you a little video from the charity event, the best I can with my phone. You know what I mean? So
sure.
You guys have a great day.
All right, man.
Yeah, you too, man.
Oh my goodness.
I like him. He's a nice guy.
He is a nice guy. One of these days, I'm going to barbecue with him. He keeps threatening me. He and Rafi.
I got a new smoker.
What'd you get?
Pit Boss Laredo 1000. I got it for $180 at the Walmart. They put them on sale.
Oh, I saw that show up on some Facebook group, and there was and I went really fast over to Walmart to online to see if I could get one, and they were gone.
Yeah. I walked into the Walmart. I saw they were on sale. I walked into the Walmart, and there was like people standing with their hands on them with their receipts in their hand. And I was like, "Is there any left?" And they were like, "Well, one guy just bought 16, so you better go like get one." Yeah, he bought 16.
Was this the 1000 or the? Was it the big one?
Yeah, the big one, the big silver one. Like, it's got the meat probes, the Bluetooth, and all. It's badass. I can Bluetooth it. It's cool. But anyway, the dude bought 16 of them, loaded them into a utility van, and I guess it went and sold them for, $100 more than he bought them for, and make money on them. You know what I mean? So, yeah, no, it's a really cool smoker. I'm enjoying it. It's not. I wish I could get a little bit more smoke out of it. It just doesn't produce a ton of smoke like my other smoker does. So. They said there's like a setting you can change. I got to figure that out.
All right, we're going to take this caller because he's been waiting 33 minutes to talk to you.
Okay.
All right, hold on. We could do a whole show on barbecue. We should sometime.
We absolutely 1,000% should.
Go ahead, caller.
What's going on, Rick? What's going on, Alex? How you guys doing?
Good. How are you, man?
Good, man. How are you?
All right. Not too bad. This is Big Rich.
Big Rich.
What's up,
going
man?
on?
What's up?
What's good, man? How you feeling?
Me or him?
Rick. Rick's feeling awful. I'm feeling great.
I don't know. Last time I messaged Alex, he had the vid.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm much better now. I still lose my taste and smell randomly, but I'm good.
Man. Right on. Hey, so I just wanted to give you guys another shout out, man. I finally got the upgraded platinum 6-month subscription. Can't wait for the heavy fast action rod.
Sweet.
I'm looking forward to that.
Awesome. Thank you.
And also, Alex, I finally got the slobber knockers in the mail the other day.
Nice. How you liking them? Have you fished them yet?
So I took it out yesterday, or 2 days ago, I'm sorry, and caught one right away on it. So I was blown away.
Yeah, dude. It's cool bait,
and
man.
that sucker does. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everybody to convert.
I used a little grub trailer. I was going to ask you, what kind of trailers do you recommend for those?
So I've been throwing the Power Stinger, which is the bladed jig trailer that was designed to be paired with the slobber knocker, and then the Deal, which is a bait that's been out for a while. But the Power Stingers will be out probably, if they're not already out, I think they'll be out like end of this month, middle of next month. And then the Deal, again, it's been around forever. I'm using the 4.25 inch size in the Deal. And I like the Stinger when I'm fishing in warmer water, and I like the Deal when I'm fishing in colder water. But either one, man, I mean, I think they're going to smoke it either way. But that Power Stinger is cool because it's got a reverse honeycomb design on it. And it's just when it's put behind that slobber knocker, it just comes to life and does all kinds of crazy stuff. Looks really good. But I think either one of those, man, it's going to kill it for you.
Well, I'm going to have to try that out for sure, man. Yeah, this is the real deal, though. I was skeptical, but, you talk so much about it. I'm like, all right, I'm going to have to get it. I'm going to have to try it out, and I'm sold.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but, I'm actually planning on doing a little jackhammer versus slobber knocker video and kind of discussing both of them and trying to be as non-biased as I possibly can because I'm in love with the slobber knocker. But
that'll be a good video for sure.
Yeah.
And hey, Rick, I got I think it was a 5-pack for the Prop Duster Hybrid Glide Bait on your website.
Okay.
Man, I was so excited to fish with that, and I forgot to retie. And after the 4th cast, I just watched it sail.
Shut up. Those are like $29 each or something.
Yeah. So I went online, and the bone was out of stock, but I got the trout color coming, so I'm excited to get that.
Don't watch my videos on tying knots, okay? You got to watch the other videos because you're tying the ones that I tie over, under, and through, or you do the bunny ears.
Yeah,
which one?
No, I do. You feed the line through, and then you feed it through again, and you loop it,
right,
and then you tie it. And
oh man,
I prefer the over the shoulder
65-pound braid, man. Oh man, I watched that sucker go, and my heart sunk. But yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to call and let you guys know, man, I appreciate what you guys do, and big fan of Alex Rudd's videos, and appreciate you guys. And
appreciate you.
It's all about the Traeger, Alex.
Yeah, that's what everybody tells me.
It's all about the Traeger.
That's what everybody tells me.
But for $189.
For $189, listen. No, dude, I looked at a Traeger, and the one that was like supposed to be the competitor to that smoker I just bought was like $6,000, and I was like, oof.
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
It's a little steep for a smoker.
The Timberline. You're talking about the Timberline.
Yeah, it was it's real pretty. They sell them at Ace. Maybe one day, just not today. Tomorrow ain't looking too good either.
Now, I just 6 months ago I bought the Traeger 780, and I absolutely love that thing.
See, I love Traeger's
so
pellets.
Anytime you want to have a rib cook-off, man, let me know.
See, I suck at making ribs, so you'd probably win. I'm terrible at them.
How can you be terrible at them? You set it and forget it.
I know, but every time I make them, they're terrible. Like,
really?
They just don't turn out. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, I don't do anything fancy. I just do super simple, and every time I make them, they suck. Like, I don't know what my deal is.
You pull the membrane off the back?
Are you watching your temp? Oh, yeah, you got to do that.
You
membrane.
Mustard?
Yes, mustard, base, yes, the whole nine. Do it all. I don't know why, but I've done them 3 times, and all 3 times they've been terrible.
Oh,
Dry.
man. I'll send you a recipe.
Send me a recipe, please. I would love to try it.
So, I was listening to what you guys are saying too. You've been having a little struggle out on the water lately with this transition.
Mm-hmm.
I've probably caught 5 bass in the month of August into September. So I feel your pain.
I believe it, man. Yeah, this time of year, I know better than to go try to bang around on the lake. I want to go up in some little creek or some little river, take the kayak, and go, up somewhere where I can stand in knee-deep water and catch them. You know what I mean? Where it's flowing. Those creek fish are just unaffected a lot of the times by the transitions because they again, to kind of reference back to the saying, they play by a different set of rules, and they do. But yeah, dude, I feel sorry for guys who have to bang around on the main lake because it gets tough. And I tell people all the time, like, they're like, man, what do I do to catch them in September? I'm like, just get a stick of dynamite or just stick with whatever you're throwing because that's going to be the only 2 ways you're going to catch them. But about October, man, I always say 3rd week of October when Tennessee normally plays Alabama is when fishing gets really, really good. And that's what we always say. Like we joke around. We're like, when Tennessee plays Alabama, that's when you need to be fishing because that's when it's going to start getting good again.
God, I just thought of that. Like, if my kid went to Georgia, I'd go to the Georgia-Tennessee game.
Watch them beat our asses all over the place.
Georgia-Tennessee, huh?
Go down.
Florida's the party.
Georgia, man. I went to a few Auburn University games. Never made it to an Alabama game, though.
Roll Tide.
They're just too damn good.
Crankbaits, though. I'm struggling with the crankbaits. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with that. Maybe it's the color. I don't know.
What, are you throwing them right now a whole lot?
I'm starting to, yeah. I'm using like a bluegill color. I was thinking about switching over to the reddish orange crawdad color.
Yeah, so like right now,
you want me to take this one?
Go ahead, Rick.
Go for it.
Yeah. So right now, right? Because. Sorry.
Go. I can't wait to hear this. Go ahead. Enjoy every second of this.
So a lot of times this time of year, what I find is like, because the fish, the weather's all messed up, so I find the fish are starting to go a little more shallow. I might tie on a swim jig and throw that thing, near the docks. I'll throw it short and swim that thing right back to the boat or wherever I am. And I usually have a lot of luck with that. If not, I go straight back to a chatterbait.
Oh, okay, a chatterbait, huh?
Go ahead, Alex. What would you do?
I mean, dude, that's actually excellent advice. Like, it really is. That was excellent advice. Like, swim jig around docks this time of year, up shallow, find shad, throw a bladed jig, throw a swim jig. It's actually really good advice. But if you're wanting to throw a crankbait, square bill and a shad color, you know what I mean? Like 10K shad in mine. One of those, like something natural, something that looks just a white base shad color, you know what I mean? And just go. And the thing about it is like, even if you're fishing from the bank or kayak, whatever you're fishing from, the biggest thing you got to remember is like, just don't stay still. Just keep moving and cover as much water as you can, because it's exactly what the fish are doing. And if you're wanting to catch one on a crankbait, you're going to have to get them to react to it. But like Rick said, man, if it's me and I'm making the decision, hey, am I going to pick up a square bill versus a swim jig or a bladed jig? I'm going to pick up that swim jig or that bladed jig more often this time of year. And as it starts to get colder is when you really want to start picking up that crankbait, because there's something that happens to a bass when it gets a certain temperature. His body gets to a certain temperature that a hard body bait, your crankbaits and your jerk baits and stuff like that just start working better. And I think a lot of it has to do with just getting them to react. And that's when I start picking up a square bill, into October, beginning of November, and then on throughout winter around into the spring. That's when I want to have a crankbait in my hand.
Okay. Yeah, because I just, 6 months ago, I moved from California, to the state of Missouri. So this cold weather thing is going to be all new to me. So this is good advice. Appreciate it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, when it gets cold,
man,
man.
Different way of fishing for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, the whole cold weather thing is going to throw you for a loop for absolutely certain. And, for me, when it gets cold, a lot of people are like, slow down, slow down, slow down. And there's a certain amount of slow that you got to do. But, man, that's really like when I'm going to pick up, like you said, those red colors, those crawdad colors, those oranges, and just go crank, 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 and just crank as much as I can. That's how I like to fish, though. You know what I mean? So I'm a very power fisherman, base fisherman. But yeah, dude, when it gets cold, man, lock a crankbait and a jerk bait in your hand, and you're going to be hard pressed to go wrong with those two.
Okay. All right. Sweet. Well, I'm going to let you guys go so you guys can get other callers in and everything. I don't want to take up all the time. I appreciate both of you guys very much. And keep doing what you guys are doing. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate you too, man. Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's pretty good, Rick.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, buddy. You're learning.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm like a proud dad.
Yeah.
Good job, son.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go. It's like you sound as surprised as I do.
I'll be honest. You know where I learned that?
Where'd you learn that?
It's in the guidebook in the Monster Bass box. It talks about this time of year and how the water or how the fish like to run shallow. It talks about a swim jig, talks about flipping it, talks about the chatterbait. I'm only regurgitating the stuff that I learned from Monster Bass. So,
dude, the booklet is awesome. Everybody loves the booklet that I've talked to and interacted with. The booklet is dude. I like it.
Dude, we spend a little bit of time with Epic Eric every month putting stuff together. He's coming on the show, and we're actually going to change it up. I think we're going to double it in size, and
dude, yeah,
and
turn
really
it into a magazine.
Really drop some
it's a
knowledge.
full publication.
Yeah, there you go. All right, everybody take some oxygen. This might be the last time you get some.
Hello there, my bearded friend, Huckleberry
there
friend from the
is.
South. What's up? What's up?
Oh,
dude. Did you just call him
my...
the Huckleberry?
I'll be your Huckleberry.
How we going, guys?
Good.
You know, Rick,
good.
As I said before, the first thing we got to start off, I heard Rick say something. He said he missed out on something. I said, wait a minute. Here is the man himself who gives the deals. Let me give him a heads up and let him know. Membership has its privileges. You got to get on that Walmart Plus plan, man. You got to put it on your phone. You got to put it on your computer. They will give you a heads up with them trigger grills before they go back up for everyone else. They give you the heads up to get it with that Plus plan. It's a Walmart Plus. So when you want to get something, you got to join it. I didn't realize that until last year. I told my kids, I said, look, guys, go ahead and get the PS5. They said, Dad, we can't find it. We can't get it. We can't get it here. We can't get it there. So I went online. I found, I'm a tech guy. So I went online, listened to a couple of people talk about it. There was this guy named Sneed or something on YouTube. He says, look, I'm going to show you guys how to get your PS5. And it was on the PS5, the Sony side, and it was also on, the Walmart side and Target. I said, well, how do we do this stuff? It's all about timing. They have drops. When they drop these items, they pick the moment they're going to drop them and say, okay, at 12 o'clock, they may have 1,500 or 1,000 of them, and they drop them, and you got to be inside and get in line online to get, yourself in the queue to get the stuff. So get in that Walmart Plus, my man. Next time them triggers come out, you just say, Rick is a member. He's in the Walmart Plus plan. He'll get a deal this time.
Amazing.
There you go.
Hey, man, thank you. Have a great time tonight. Get pictures.
I'm now. I know, man. That's what I'm saying. Now, Alex, you're officially now or in the contract where I've been for years. Officially now, you can load up the truck and move to Beverly just like, Judge Clampett did. Swimming pools, movie stars. Come on out, man.
Listen, if I shoot one of these hills up behind my house and I find oil, I don't think I'm coming to Beverly Hills, but maybe I'll share a little money with y'all. How about that?
Done. Verbal contract, it's binding.
Verbal contract, it's binding. I'll give you 0.5%, Rick.
I got
right.
you. You know how it is officially, guys. You know, it's football season, baseball season, everything is closing out. Man, this is the best time to love sports. Basketball is going to start up in the next 30 days. So we're talking about all sports are going to be clicking. College football in full swing. Them Georgia Bulldogs are still ranked number one. You know, I left Georgia a long time ago, but I'm still a how about them dogs fan. I'll never stop being a Georgia Bulldogs fan.
Did you go there?
Of course, I didn't go to Georgia, but I had my counselor that's who convinced me because I told him how fun I was about geography. He knew I was going to leave. You know, him and his wife, they both were counselors, and their son played for Georgia Bulldogs in 1980 when they won the championship that year. And I told him, I said, I'll be leaving Georgia. I don't know where I'm going to go, but I said, you already sound like you're going to leave. I said, yeah, I'm going to leave. And my grandpa already told me that I was going to travel more than anyone in my family, and I done went around the world a few thousand times. So I've been traveling. I like living in L.A., I'll be going over to Southeast Asia probably the first of the year. So if you want me to bring you back something particular from Japan, let me know.
There you go. Is he?
I'm going to Japan in November.
No way, really?
Yeah, I'm taking my son Maximus. He and I are going for Thanksgiving break.
Dude, I want to go to Japan so bad. That's that's it right there, man. I would have to literally take an extra suitcase just for the tackle that I would bring back.
What do you need? I'm flying. I can literally. I get free luggage.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, everybody, trust me, guys. You know, sometimes you got to go there, but sometimes you just got to, have somebody with a connect. I got to tell you one of these days some of the juicy Asian dates I've had sent to me from some of those people that are over there. They ship them over here to dealers. But man, there's some cool stuff to get.
There is.
I didn't think it was going to end with.
I'll be honest, I was a little nervous there for a second.
I was a little nervous too.
Yeah.
I heard juicy Asian, and I was like, "Oh no, where's he going? Where is he going?"
Well, you already know how I feel about my Asian girls. Woo! Something else. When they say yellow fever, oh my God, man! Oh my God!
Woo, that's good stuff. Is that cultural appropriation?
I know, man. I'm sorry, but it's sometimes okay. I knew I would get you.
Oh.
My God, my son. Oh God, I'm so glad you called in. Oh, you're my favorite.
All right, my brothers. You know I love to make you smile, my brothers. All right, man. It is officially almost that fall is here. I love making my boys laugh. Love you folks, man. Have a good time. Take care.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I needed that, man. Have a good night, buddy.
Oh my God.
Dude, this is gone. It's off the rail. I love him. He brings it right off the rails. I mean, dude, listen, it is not a good live stream nor podcast if it doesn't go completely off of rails and we have a total train wreck. That's what I love. A good old fashioned dumpster fire.
I gotta see how many likes we just jumped up, because if we didn't jump up like a million, like, why does mine say 35? I don't understand. She gotten 35 likes just on that guy alone. Mr. Gambit was off the charts.
Mr. Gambit's the man. Dude, you need to have him do voiceovers for like ads.
Oh my God.
For the box.
How does he not have a job like on the radio or at The Price is Right?
I mean, for real, dude. Like how does he not? I mean, he's got the radio. He's got an epic radio voice.
Totally.
Come on down, contestant number 5.
Oh my God. I don't think I could fish in a boat with him. I think the whole time I'd be laughing.
Dude, I think it'd be a great trip.
Or he could just narrate your video.
Oh, that would be even better. Just send him the footage, like totally edit it, drop all the sound off of it, and just let him. And just
he says whatever he wants. It's like those Asian shows or where it's all dubbed and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, dude. I need to get in contact with him and do that. That's pretty funny, man. That's great.
All right,
Oh.
we got. I think we got our last caller of the day.
Okay. Is it who I think it is?
Oh wait. I want to hit the call back button. I want to see if that works. Can I?
Bring, bring.
Let's see if that works. If I can call people, that'll be so cool. I'm just gonna start calling because I got an idea for a show.
Hello?
Hi, could I please speak with Brendan?
Yes, you can.
Yes, we're calling about your
hello,
car's
this is
extended
Brendan.
warranty.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you know that the
What would you
federal
like? Would you
government
like
is now
a,
making solar panels affordable?
I've been getting that ad all the time, and I did not. I'm totally up for it. Here, I'll give you my credit card info right now.
Yeah. Okay, great.
I've
You
not
have
got that one yet.
So, Alex, Rick, how have you guys been doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. I've been loving your videos, Alex. You've been really killing it on YouTube. I'm really enjoying them, and your podcast too.
I appreciate it.
It's been
buddy.
great.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, and one thing though, have you seen that Twitch thing where I was talking with Matt, South Jersey fisherman, in the chat? We were talking about how they've cut the amount that creators are now getting. Are you going to move your podcast live stream kind of deal back to YouTube? So I think a lot of people would enjoy that.
Maybe, probably not. To be honest with you, so I'll kind of explain the YouTube thing and the live streams on YouTube. Like YouTube, at the end of the day, is a video platform, and YouTube struggles to identify the difference between a live stream and a normal video. And so, like when I do a live stream, the recording of that live stream reflects on the rest of the video uploads for the week. And what it does is it has a super low
And they don't watch
CTR.
it through all the way.
Yeah. And so it kind of hurts me on the back end. I really wish. So I actually did a thing a few weeks back where I did a survey thing with YouTube. And YouTube is actually making some huge changes to the platform coming in 2023. And one of those changes is live streaming. They're completely revamping live streaming. And so when that gets completely revamped and they make it more, viable for me to be back on the platform and bring live streams back to the platform, then I'll do that, because the live stream honestly is a means to an end for me, because the podcast is really it's turned into a podcast and a lot of people enjoy the podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, man. There's no
love
telling what the future is going to hold. You know what I mean? So we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah.
Trends come and
platforms are always
trends,
changing.
and I'm just trend surfing, man. I'm just here doing my thing.
Trend surfing.
Well, I look forward to what happens then. Yeah. So, I know, Alex, whenever you were on Ben's podcast, or I'm not sure if it's a podcast, I can't remember, but it was his Bass and Bourbon kind of deal, and you guys were talking about the Hellraisers. Well, I got my hands on a few of them a couple of weeks ago, and I just have to say they are definitely a good bait. Yes.
Really?
They've only thing you have to do is you have to add an extra split ring to the back hook. But that's all.
Okay.
That's really all you have to do, because that moves the hook a little bit further. Or you can use braids, but that doesn't really matter too much. I usually use 2 split rings to the back one. You want to talk about a crazy action? This thing is crazy. I have a prediction that this is going to be another type of bait like the Whopper Flopper did. It was really, really good for a while, and then it died off. I think that's what it's going to be doing. That's my theory anyway. But it has a really good action. I've caught some fish off of it, and it's a good bait.
It's my understanding that it sinks if you don't reel it, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
really
it's a 5/8 of an ounce, so it casts a mile because all the weight is in the back of it. So you can cast it a mile. I usually use it on conventional gear. I usually use it on a heavier topwater rod, so something around 7.2 length. And then I usually take it out there and I bomb a cast and I'd reel it super slow. The instant you start turning the handle on a 7:3-to-1 gear ratio reel, it will start going back to the top. It goes up really fast. So you won't really have a problem with it sinking. But there's also a cool thing, because it sinks, you're able to work it almost like a flutter spoon. And I like the chrome color because you're able to fish it vertical jig it almost in deep water. It's a really, really crazy bait, but I'm excited to test it more and mess around with it.
Well, I may have to pick one up and try it. You've piqued my interest enough to actually. I made fun of it, and I'll continue to make fun of it. But
I know. I remember that.
You piqued my interest enough for me to try one. I got that new Spro, the new Spro top water. It looks like it's supposed to be like a Whopper Plopper, but it's got a metal blade on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Not
yeah.
good.
How does that perform?
Not good. It rolls over, runs sideways. Yeah, it's more frustrating than anything. So, but yeah, no, Hellraiser.
It probably needs like a ballast in the bottom. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, definitely go grab one. I think they're at Bass Pro Shops now. I'm not sure though, but yeah, just check around. They're really good baits.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, man.
Yep. No problem. Yeah. So, Rick, I'm sure you're wanting to know what I had for dinner, right?
Nope.
Yes, I do. Shut up, Rick.
So I had a sirloin tip roast with bacon cheese fries with it's a ranch sauce, but she had this weird like kind of powdery red stuff. It's called Red Robin dusting, whatever you want to call it. And she dusted it over all the cheese fries, the bacon on them, and then we had carrots soaked in a butter cinnamon kind of juice, and then she drained that out of them so they left just a little bit of the cinnamon taste in them, and they were just like very almost soft, but not all the way soft. And then we ended it with homemade ice cream. So I'm just waiting for both of you to come down.
Let me ask you this: Did your mom go out and milk the cow to get the milk too?
No, our cows aren't milk cows; they're only beef cows.
Do you name them?
Hello?
Do you name your cows?
My little sister does, but I don't.
How many cows do you have?
We've got 4 of them. We got 4 right now. We used to have 5, and then we butchered this one to have it for meat. And it tastes way better than like the store-bought stuff. It definitely does. You can definitely feel it taste. It has a completely different flavor to it. It tastes. There's something different about it. It definitely is better.
It's called no hormones.
Oh, probably not like any of that like medicine stuff they give to them or the bugs. Yeah, it's good, definitely.
So I'd like to see your refrigerator.
Okay, you want me to take a picture of it? On the inside or on the outside?
Are we allowed to see what's in the? Jared, is there a way to add a third person to this? Can you add him right now?
I'm not in the house right now, but
where are you?
Shop.
Oh, forget
I'm
it.
in the shop.
All right, Brendan, one of these days I'd like to have you on the show.
Okay, I'm down.
He's fun.
Yeah, we want
I'm ready
you.
whenever you are.
We're probably gonna need your. I'm gonna need to like. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about this. Jared will set it up, and he'll Slack you, and we're gonna get you a link.
All right, sounds good.
All right, buddy.
This will be the segment, the what's in my fridge, or the what's for dinner.
Oh, now this is your show, and you're telling me what it's about.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that is.
All right.
Oh yeah, this is.
Wouldn't it be fun to like just show up at like Kevin Van Dam's house and walk and be like, "Hey, Kevin,
what's in your fridge?
You got a stick of butter I can borrow?" And you just go into his house.
That would be hilarious. That would be awesome. And then we could go raid his tackle room.
No, it would have nothing to do with fishing. Just like a tour of his house. Maybe I want to sit in your chair, Kevin. Where's the chair in your house? I want to sit in your chair. And then I think it would be great. Then we got to draw like a pint of blood. We draw. I'm dead serious. We draw.
That sounded like some Jeffrey Dahmer shit.
I know. We're gonna. We
in your fridge, and I want to draw your blood.
No, we draw a pint of blood, and then we put it into the paint, and we spray paint his blood on some Strike King crankbaits, and then you auction the crap of that out, and you make
like the liquid death Tony Hawk skateboard.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm down. Let's do it. You can have my blood. We'll spray paint some crankbaits with them. I'll definitely do that. I would 1,000% do that.
I will 1,000% film it, and we could get Messer to paint the baits right then and there, and then we put them up for charity.
Oh man.
Because if your DNA,
your
DNA, yes, your DNA would be on the baits. They gotta catch fish.
Dude, that is the most metal thing I've ever heard. We're doing. We're doing it.
Dude,
I'll put my
Alex,
blood
you
on
need
baits.
to take some of your beard hair. You need to trim it, and then you need to make a jig out of it. I've heard you say that a few times. You need to. That'd be
Oh
hilarious.
my God!
And then give it away.
No, don't give it away. We don't give.
No,
this is America.
We're gonna do
sell it.
blood sprayed crankbaits and beard hair jigs.
And we do it live from the classic.
Okay.
Wow.
And we get Liquid Death to sponsor it because that shit's really metal.
I mean,
let's do it.
They're in my office.
Do it. Tell them to call me. Tell them I'll do anything for some Liquid Death. Like I'd probably do anything for them. Nudes, whatever they needed.
I'm so down with this. So Jeremy Francis just walked in. He's like, wait a minute, what just happened? So Jeremy, just to recap, I've got a new show. It's Monster Bass Cribs, and we're gonna show up at Kevin Van Dam's house, and we're gonna see what's in his fridge. We're gonna sit in his chair, hang out. But then the real story is we're gonna draw some of Alex Rudd's blood live at the Bassmaster Classic, and we're gonna put it into an airbrush painter, and we're gonna custom paint crankbaits with some special pattern using Alex Rudd's blood.
Well, we can do like a blood splatter. Like I do blood splatters on my baits before.
Yeah. Ooh, we can make the monster bass the red and white the red and white pattern. We could use it with just his blood.
Oh yes.
And then we spray it with some. We sprinkle some instead of gold sparkle. We put like 24 karat gold.
Please auction it off. Give it all to charity.
Dude, that'd be so dope.
Dude, I'm down.
I think you probably get like $1,000 per crankbait. Assuming maybe $2,000 per jig. I mean, this is a good marketing strategy here. You can sell some stuff now. You can really sell a lot of stuff.
Depends how many we
for
make.
A lot of money.
Wait. Hold on. We're not draining your boy of blood, okay? Like, y'all getting some to do some crankbait. He's over here saying, like, listen, Alex, we're going to hook you up, all right? We're going to need your blood about twice a week. You're going to become, your eyes are going to sink back into your head because there's not going to be enough blood in your body. No,
I like this. I like this idea. What if we got the entire Monster Bass team? That includes Jeremy. Jeremy, you got to donate blood too, and we'll auction yours off.
We'll get hook up with like, you know, who does the blood drives? Red Cross.
Yeah,
I bet they'd be down. Maybe. I
Can
don't
you
know.
do like
Maybe
a
that's the way
sponsorship
to blood.
deal with them?
No, we need like Scott Ian from what's his name? From Slayer. Isn't that his name?
I don't know.
Anyway.
I know Slayer, but I don't know any of the musicians.
I think that's his name. We get him to draw
Rain
the
and
blood.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
While Slayer blares in the background, just nothing but Dio and Slayer on repeat while we get our blood drawn to put on crank.
Oh my God, this would be such a good idea.
This is either a good idea or a really bad idea.
I think this is a great idea. This is like one of the best ideas I've ever had. All right, well, listen, Brendan.
Tomorrow you may come up with a
Yeah, I look forward, Brendan, to seeing what's in. Maybe what we could do is we could put a monitor at your dining room table, and I could dine with your family.
Oh yes,
live.
Please. Okay, we can ship you some food with dry ice in it.
Well, you don't want Alex's bad burgers.
Bad burgers.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that doesn't sound too good.
Okay.
It wasn't.
All right, man.
Well, I think this has gone pretty crazy, and I think I'll head out. Thank you, guys.
Do you have to go say like 10 Hail Marys after this?
No, I'm just going to continue painting baits.
All right. Good stuff. All right, man.
Well, thank you guys.
All right. See you
Talk to
later.
you later, Alex. Bye.
Bye.
I wonder. I wonder what his house is like. I don't really know where he lives in Georgia, but I'd love to eat some of his mom's meals.
Yeah, his mom seems to be a very, very good like Southern cook.
Totally.
Like, I bet she can make some good food. I say we just go to like ransack his house. I mean, we got his information. We can figure out where he lives. It's not that hard.
We should. All right. So Cotton, the next meetup is at Brendan's house. Next Thursday. We'll see you there.
Yep.
All you gotta do is all you gotta do is donate a pint of blood. That's
Dude,
it.
That needs to be the new go-to. Like, not, hey, can you hear? Not, hey, we'll cover everything. As long as you'll give us a pint of blood, we'll cover everything.
I can see it now. We'll get Debo to give us a pint of blood. Burley, everybody's got to give a pint of blood, and we'll make baits with their blood, and we'll auction it all off.
Oh, I love it, dude. I think that's the most wicked idea ever. If you don't do it, I will.
Oh,
like,
no,
that's a viral video waiting to happen.
No, we do it live from the classic. I think would be like right from the Monster Bass booth.
Okay.
I think that would be so amazing. I think people would lose their mind.
Absolutely, they would. I'm telling you, get Liquid Death to sponsor it. We'll be blaring metal music and taking pints of blood and spraying crankbaits with them.
I love this idea.
Yeah, I'll be there with it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
That's gonna be me on Saturday. All right, really
have
quick.
Fun.
Really
yeah,
quickly.
golden tickets. Get more golden tickets. You gotta
Golden
give some stuff
tickets.
away.
Last three. 11427, 12048, 12669. I know you're all freaking out because of the new numbers. Don't worry, this month's box has new numbers. The old ones are still good, but I only pulled from this one because I'm trying to see if I can pull some winners. I'm trying to see if I can have a trifecta. That's why we're doing 7. There's only 5 numbers up there, Jared.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah. I'm pulling 7 numbers tonight instead of 4 because I'm trying for a trifecta. The most I've ever had in one night is 2. 2. Okay. Jared's looking at me like he's got to go. Where do you got to go? Jared just got married, and his wife, something fishy's going on. 2 weeks after she gets married, she leaves for a month. And I was like, Jared, when's she going to come back? And he goes, I don't know. I'm like, what do you mean you don't know? He's like, I'm not sure yet. And I asked him, I looked point blank, looked him in the eye and said, how much weight are you going to gain while she's gone? Because his wife is from another planet. Like, she's very spiritual. And I'm Jared doesn't eat a lot of red meat when he's at home. So Jared's out on town eating steaks, spending money like it's going out of style. And I think he's gained 12 pounds in 2 weeks. Dude, he showed up at my house one morning with a bag of Cheetos. I'm like, Jared, it's 8:30 in the morning. He's like,
but his wife's out of town. He's got to eat Cheetos.
Yeah, totally.
It's a precarious situation to be in.
Yeah. What do we got here? I think we're good. Oh, wait, there's no one left, right? All right, turn it off. We got to get Alex out of here. He didn't have the dinner that he was hoping for, so I don't know.
Tacos were good. I enjoy tacos.
I had tacos today.
Yeah?
They were pretty good.
You probably had like real tacos.
I did have really good tacos. Right from the truck.
Oh, yeah.
They're so good. Yeah. They're so good.
Oh, yeah. I just want to come to California and eat, see the ocean.
Come on out. You stay in the back house. You got a free place to stay.
Okay. I'll come.
There you go.
Never been to LA. LA would be fun.
Wait a minute. Tacos are Monday, Rick? Wait, you only have taco? Oh, my God.
Taco Tuesdays.
Tacos are Monday.
Tacos are every day of the week.
Torchies. Torchies are the only real tacos. Something tells me those are not the real tacos.
No.
Chauncey, no, we can't talk about challenge coins. Not today. I got to get out of here because I now have a dinner date. And
Where you going to eat dinner? I know you enjoy your food. Where you going?
I don't know. I wasn't going to go out today because I told everyone I wasn't going to. I've had, you go to I went to a couple concerts this week. I went out to dinner a couple times. I went out with my friends. And so, probably too many drinks. And so last night we all went out and I said, I'm not going to drink. So I drank water and everyone looked at me like, wow, that's pretty good. I'm like, yeah. And I said, I'm not going to do that. On Thursday, I'm not going out either. And they're like, okay. And then, of course, the guy that we're at dinner with last night calls me up and goes, Rick, he goes, I need you to go out to dinner with me. I'm like, why? He goes, I got a babysitter and I need to get out of the house. I'm like, Grillo, I told you I'm not. If I go out, you know what's going to happen. We're going to dinner. This guy has a lot of money. And so I normally let him order the wine, which is a mistake because like the bill will come and we'll split it or whatever. And like I look and I'm like, oh, I don't even like white wine. And he ordered a $150 bottle of white wine. And then I look and I'm like, oh. And then thankfully he usually pays. And then he'll remind me like the next time he'll be like, you remember that last dinner we had? I'm like, yeah, I know that means I'm paying. And then once again, he jumps right in and he's like ordering wine like it's no tomorrow. And I'm like, I don't have a palate. I can't tell you the difference between a $50 and $150 bottle of wine. I can't. I know that it tastes good and I know that it tastes bad, but I don't need to spend $150, $200 on a bottle of wine. Like I like my food, but that's not where I want to invest it.
Yeah, it's like that guy who made wine out of like dirt and entered it into the wine contest or whatever and won it. Did you ever see that? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, like he synthesized wine out of dirt and like entered it into this world famous wine contest and like won it. And like all these wine connoisseurs were like, "Oh, it's notes of ebony,
earthy,
and blah blah bullshit." Like and he's like, little do you know, it's gonna all go bad in like 3 days because it's not even a real wine. But
right, that's amazing.
Well, hey,
yeah,
I've enjoyed my time with you.
Yeah, me too.
Call me.
Yeah, we got a few things to talk about.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay. Well,
I love you.
I love you too, man. And
good night.
You too.
Jared, I love you, bud.
Love you too, man.
Okay. So making sure.
He loves rabbit holes.
So many holes.
Oh.
Specifically rabbit holes.
He's laughing.
Yeah, there it is.
Before we go, look at Cotton's last comment.
Next week, poor dude. You're going to enjoy it if you've never seen him. If you've never seen him, you're going to enjoy it. I've seen him. I didn't enjoy it the second go round, but you're going to enjoy it if you've never seen him. Enjoy yourself.
All right, man.
A lot of boom, a lot of fire. It's great. All right, I'll see y'all. Bye, Rick.
All right, later.
Had a great time. See
Thanks,
ya.
man. Bye. Wow, that was a great show. We went off the rails a few times. A couple questions. Monster Bass Tackle Box is coming back soon. 3700s went live on the site today. You probably can't find them unless you go to the search because I still got to figure out how to add more product. What else? Going to be some 13 fishing reels on the site pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. Add a few months to your subscription or upgrade, and I'll hook you up with a free reel. How's that? Listen, all I try to do is make you guys happy. It's the best I can do. Yeah, only the 3700s are back. The 36s and the 37 deeps are coming like in the next 20 days. The bag is for sale on the website. Guys, I can't make them in the bulk quantities that I need to without having to overspend. Remember, there's only so much budget available towards baits, and if I spend it all on the bag, you guys are going to be like, why'd you put cotton cordell or I don't know, some garbage brand. Why'd you put Fat Bastard Frogs in the box again? And I'm never going to do that. So Those tackle bags, you can buy them on the site. But until I can find a better price on them, it's going to be really difficult for me to bring them back in mass production. So a book of tips. Ruben, I would check on my blog. We are going to make so our boxes, the baits come with 20-page guidebook, breaks down each one of the baits, how to use them, and gives you a video for each one. I would say check out the Monster Bass YouTube channel, check out the blog on our website, and then if you sign up for one of the subscriptions, you'll sign up for the Platinum. You'll get a 20-page guidebook. You'll get all sorts of stuff. You won't be disappointed. You can call in every week, ask about the baits you received, and you'll be set up. So it's a good idea to make a book out of the booklets. Yeah, I could combine them all into one. That would be a pretty cool thing. That's actually not a bad idea. Thank you, Cotton. All right, guys, I got a great show for you next week. I got Travis Manson. Now, if you don't know Travis, if you were to have the Mount Rushmore of smallmouth specialists, he'd be on the top of the list. Or he'd be up on the mountain. So he's a good one, and we need to restock the hoodies for the fat guys. I've reordered everything, guys. I need to know how big, though, are we talking in terms of fat guys? I try to get 5s. Are we talking bigger than 5s? Because if it is, I got to make sure I special order it. But if you ask me to, I will totally take care of it. Yeah, we need 2Xs. I need lots of 2Xs. It's probably my most popular size. You know how it is, guys. We get married like Jared, and we don't have to try any harder. The fight is over. We've conquered. Now we can just get fat and drunk. I mean,
that's just you, Rick.
whoa. I am not fat. In fact, I went for my colonoscopy pre-op, and he told me I had only gained 2 pounds in 2 years. I said, that's hard to believe. I said, because I don't feel as good. I look as good, though. Anyways, all right, guys. I had a great show. Great time with you guys. Thank you so much. I will see you next week. Take care.